proposition because we've had so many people involved in this process with property owners, the city, and preparing the right-of-way agreements for plans and specifications. You should have a set of the plans and specs. You should have a description of the total amount of the property, also right-of-way easements. What else am I forgetting? And the valuation of estimated valuation of properties. Mr. Gibson, would you read the resolution, please?
A resolution authorizing the mayor and city clerk to take action to participate in the paving project parking lot upon the occurrence of certain conditions and for purposes. Whereas the City Council of the City of Searcy is the owner of certain real property located on Main Street, Searcy, Arkansas, bounded by Arch Street and Market Street to the north and to the south. And whereas the City Council of the City of Searcy has been advised of the need to repave, restripe, and otherwise improve the condition of this real property. And whereas the City Council of the City of Searcy acknowledges the need to engage in public-private partnerships for the completion of this project is necessary to provide for the public peace, health, safety, and welfare. And whereas the City Council of the City of Searcy acknowledges the need to accept the donation of certain easements for the use of the City of Searcy to conduct the project and to deliver to the relevant landowner making such donation acknowledgements of the acceptance of the donation. Now therefore be resolved by the City Council of the City of Searcy to wit. Section 1. The City Council accepts the donation of that real property which is described in Exhibit A here too. Further described as the easement property. Upon the donation of the easement property pursuant to an instrument, the specimen of which is attached here to and incorporated by this reference to Exhibit B. Exhibit A is the real property description that was provided to me by Footlow Engineering Services Incorporated. Exhibit B is simply the specimen of the granting instrument. Section 2, that the Searcy City Council approves the construction of certain improvements upon the real property used as a parking lot owned by the City of Searcy on Main Street, bounded by the north and south by Arch and Market Street, along with the easement property as may be set forth on the project proposal received from Whitlow Engineering Services Incorporated, a copy of which is attached to incorporated by this reference to Exhibit C. Further described as the plans and specifications. The Searcy City Council specifically directs that no construction or other activity to be taken pursuant to the plans and specifications will take place until the acquisition of all easements related to the easement property shall be obtained. The Searcy City Council further specifically directs that it reserves the right to approve or reject all change orders related to the plan specifications that result in a change in the total bid amount for the improvements to be undertaken pursuant to the plan specifications that is equal to or greater than $1,000. Section 3, the Searcy City Council has reviewed and approved the bid of Johnny Rock Excavating and Landscaping Incorporated to undertake the improvements to be undertaken pursuant to the plan specifications, subject to the reservation of the right to approve or reject all change orders related to the plan specifications that result in a change in the total bid amount for the improvements to be undertaken pursuant to the plan specifications is equal to or greater than $1,000 and no $100. Section 4, the Searcy City Council acknowledges the value of the donation of the easement property as may be reflected upon that document attached here to incorporated by this reference as Exhibit D. Exhibit D should be the cost comparison, providing improvements. I'll address that in a minute. Section 5, the Searcy City Council authorizes and directs the mayor and city clerk treasurer to take all actions determined by them to be necessary and appropriate to acknowledge and deliver to the donors of the easement property each donor's prorated donation to the city of Searcy with such valuation to be that figure in which the total amount of valuation reflected on Exhibit D is multiplied by that figure for which the total square footage of the easement property is the numerator and the total square footage to be donated by such donor is the denominator. Section 6, the Searcy City Council authorizes the mayor and city clerk treasurer to take all actions determined by them to be necessary and appropriate to perform the contract. If any contract is identified as the bid approved, here is perform the plan specifications. As I recall, and I haven't actually had a chance to look at this real thoroughly, but there's a determination that needs to be made by the city council as to the Exhibit D instrument, what the total square footage, to the extent you wish to approve this resolution in any form. There was discussion, as I recall, on Thursday, as to what the bid amount, part of the donation amount was going to be. On this instrument, it's $6 a square foot, and I'm not sure that there was any. I didn't get a clear indication of what the will of the council was in that context.
I thought it was $7.
We had three quotes from three different brokers. The minimal quote was $5 and the next one was $7. And what was averaged on here this quote that was given in your current Exhibit D was done prior to receiving those broker quotes. So, we would need probably a motion from the council authorizing what valuation you would like to attach to give the property owners.
Was there any consensus from the property owners? Any input from them as to what they feel?
No, I mean, we're evaluating, their property as a donation to the city, so I would think they would prefer having a larger donation amount attached to it.
I thought the property owner, I thought Stuart was the one that said $7, I may have been mistaken. Stuart, here? Stuart, did you say $7 or?
Mr. Nutter?
Just.
Mr. Nutter, that question needs to come to the chair.
Okay, Madam Chair, did you say $7?
Mr. Dalrymple?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you like to speak on behalf of the property owners?
Well, obviously, a donation that you'd be making to the city would be more valuable to property owners at the higher amount. I'm sure that they would rather donate that at the $7 figure than the $6. The $6 is the average, so. Just that would be up to the council. If it were my property, it'd be $7. If I was buying your property, it'd be $5. So yeah, no, I think 7 would be a fair number.
Could I entertain a motion?
I'd like to ask one question if I could. This is just to, I mean, as far as I know, not everybody is on board as far as the landowners, is that correct? Does anybody?
I understand there's been conversation between Main Street, Searcy, Mr. Dalrymple, and some other folks involved in the city government. I haven't actually spoken to any of them. I think that there's, again, I don't want to speak for them, but I understand that in large measure there's a desire to, at least by most landowners, to move forward with the project upon the conditions that have been outlined in the resolution, which is to say nothing can happen until all the easements are obtained. And if the easements are obtained, then the project will move forward. And so, yes, it gives more veto power on this to any one of the landowners who, for whatever reason, good, bad, or different than we're doing.
I just didn't want the council to do anything without all the landowners doing it. And is Frank here?
Mr. McKinney.
Mr. McKinney is here. Mr. McKinney, do you have anything you want to discuss about the parking lot considerations, since you're one of the property owners?
Yes, ma'am, a little bit. I think there's a little bit of a confusion between where the property lines are, because I think it's workable, though, if this resolution says, as it's been explained to me, with the understanding of the property owners, then I think we can work it out. I have reservations about a 20-foot entrance off of Center Street being a one-way street. I think that may be a problem and an invitation to people. So beyond that, also the line as it is drawn, and as I understand it, probably is a little bit over the line from what I have asked for, to be able to stack 3 cars, but within 2 or 3 feet. My understanding of the resolution, as I've discussed it with Mr. Whitlow, is we can work that out a little, but I question the necessity of the 20-foot for a one-way street off of that. So with that, having some variation in that particular point, I think we can work it out. Is that acceptable to everybody? Then I would leave it at that.
I have a question to Mr. Whitlow regarding Adam. Would you mind stepping in for just a moment? Were you able to hear?
Yes, I was.
Concerning the 20-foot easement, and I know that we discussed on Thursday that being